Hello everyone, welcome back. This was a Saturday, and I didn't say it because I recorded this on Snapchat since I was on FaceTime. And here's me enjoying my breakfast. Oh, finally lunchtime. We ran over time over there because we were needed for a meeting. I had to run slides, and also he was at a different meeting for the Aquanos, and I was helping with the slides at the sound booth for a different meeting. So we're here now. We got here like 5 minutes ago. We're gonna make pasta with meat crumbles. Hi, dear. Leave the world behind vibes. Dear. There's another one, but they left. Oh, there are two more over there. Bye. We're watching TV, and Ellie's watching her own TV, which is outside. She's so cute. Then amused. She's like, she likes to people watch too, but instead of only people, she people watches and insect watches and random objects outside watches. It's so cute. The popsicle tastes really good. It has more flavor than the one we ate last time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know how.
How is that possible?
I don't know. Alright, it's super in the future now, and I'm editing this vlog, and I realized that after the final cuts, this video is only like a minute and a half. I was about to say an hour and a half, but it's only a minute and a half long, and clearly that is unacceptable because that is almost a shorts type of length of video. So I'm like, nah, let me add something in, because the vlog that's going out before this is the super productive pre-weekend vlog. So I was cleaning. There's a job interview on that Thursday, and I don't know why. I don't think I've encountered any footage or I posted anywhere an update on how that interview went. So the interview was actually for a place somewhere in Gaithersburg, Maryland, and that's about like 25-30 minutes for me. With more traffic, maybe up to like 40 minutes, but on an easy breezy day, it would take 25 minutes to get there. And it was so hard to find where the place was because it was like a maze of buildings. I don't know if y'all have ever been in one of those places where there are a ton of buildings with different corporations or companies in them, all on a campus type environment. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, imagine there's a plot of land here, right? So a map with many different buildings, like, and they're called suites. So like suite 400, suite 401, or it could be letters, suite A, suite B, suite C. So that's how it is. I don't know if there's an official fancy name for that in the corporate world, but it was like that, and the buildings were separated by parking lots. So it wasn't actually like a campus where you can just go into the area and then walk to the different suites. No, the suites were far apart, but on the same general plot of land. So think of like a shopping mall, an outlet mall, but outdoors, and you have like Walmart here, like those general shopping areas, Walmart here, Ross here, Ulta here, like that. But in between each shop there were parking lots, and that's how it was where I went for this job interview, and I was lost. I was lost. Like, I did not know where to go at all. I was so confused. And I was with Olvi, so I was like, what? And we couldn't find the exact suite. But it turned out that they provided the wrong address to me. And I found out because I called them finally. I was like, I can't find it. It was supposed to be a specific suite, and I could not find it anywhere. Like, I found all of the other suites in order above it and order below it, except for that one. I was like, what? And I had gone around like a maze with my car everywhere, and he was helping me too. Nothing. So I called, and then they were like, oh, it's actually this suite. And I was like, yeah, that's not the suite that I found in the email, but it's okay because I just saw you come out over there where that suite is, because they went outside. And I was like, no worries, I'll go over there now. I'll park in front of the building. And so I did that, and then I met the people interviewing me. This is not a good posture. Let me try and fix it a little bit. And they were super nice. They were all women, so we love that. We love women leading anything, to be honest. So I met the 3 ladies. They were all young, beautiful, talented, hardworking. They knew everything about everything in that company. And I had a great time learning about the job, what I would do in that role if I were to be selected for it. And I got to know all the amazing work that they do. And it sounds exciting. I would say the interview went well. Instead of saying I would say, I'm saying. Let me be more assertive. The interview went well. And that's all I'm going to say. Because that's all I do say for any type of interview, for any opportunity, or for anything similar to an interview. I always say if I felt it went well or if it didn't go well. And that's it. Usually people are like, I think I got the job, or I don't think I got the job. But I say nothing, because I don't expect anything from a good or bad interview. You might think it was a bad interview, but they actually liked your performance, and you get hired. And vice versa. You might think it was an amazing, excellent interview, the best interview you've ever given, and you've given less good interviews and still gotten the job, and maybe it's for a more prestigious job. But for that case, for some reason, you might not get the job. Every job is different. Every company is different. And you can't have expectations, because you can be downright wrong about it. And it's not fair to you. So expect the best. And that's it. That's all you can do. Do your best. Expect the best. Think positively. And don't expect a specific outcome, because the best will be whatever that outcome is for you. That's what God wants for you in that moment. A yes or a no. Yes means you enter that new door that God has opened for you, and a no, God is redirecting you to the path that He wants you to follow. So that's what I do. I just expect the best in terms of whatever the update is what the update will be, and what will continue my direction, what will continue my decision making for the future. What next steps should I take after this? If I was already taking steps before, like, for example, in the waiting period, I'm still applying to more jobs. That's my update. I'm still applying to more jobs. Still applying every day, applying every day. We're still being perseverant, thank God, and that will continue. He's providing me determination, even though there are some technical difficulties. Not technical, but some difficulties up here with the way I've been feeling about the world. I would say sometimes I get into these moods where I'm like, wow, the world is so messed up. The end times are here. I wonder when Jesus is coming back, because it's horrendous out here in the world. The way that people treat each other, the way that the economy is, the way that nature is super contaminated, polluted. It's easy to think negatively about everything and everyone. Look at how many evil people are out there. How many evil people in power are out there. It's crazy. And we all have power. We all have power to be evil, to be good people as well. Why do you think bullies exist? Why do you think people end up, unfortunately, taking their life because of bullies? Or because of people being unfair or rude to them? For no reason. For no reason. It's wild. Okay. No ranting right now, because this is just a job search / job interview update. It was great. Loved it. Was a productive use of my time, and I'm glad I went through with it, because when I was going there and I was struggling to find this place in the maze, driving all around, I was being perseverant and I was being determined, but I would honestly be lying if I said I didn't think about just leaving and being like, maybe this is a sign from God that this is not a worthwhile experience for me to interview with this job, with this potential employer. But no, I decided to call after thinking about it, and then Olvi was also like, let's park and you should call. I had already been thinking about it, and that was the motivator. I was like, yeah, I just can't. Usually I try my best with my own resources, with my own mind, with whatever I have around me, the hints, the clues, to figure out the answer to a solution. But when I can't, I have to call. So I looked at the email at the bottom, the footer. I found the number. I called it, found out what I needed to find out to go to the interview. And I thank God for allowing me to have that experience and having it be a positive one for me and for the ladies there that were helpful and professionals. Love their professional slay vibe coming from them. That's my update. Continuing to look for jobs, applying, and thinking of selling some items so I can get some money, because I will soon have to be applying for unemployment if I don't find a job soon, even a part-time, to get those coins for the bills that I have to pay. So I'm thinking of selling some goods. I've already made a listing for one in particular, because I'm like, I honestly don't need it anymore, my camera. But so many people are trying to scam me. It is so annoying. Like, you have no idea how many people. Just beware. Just beware on Facebook Marketplace. If you try to list something, you might have tons of people acting super sus, being surprisingly all from Florida, and sending you fake MetaPay or PayPal payment confirmation emails to your email when you give them your email, so, or your phone number, whatever. Just be super wary and be careful. Look at where the email is coming from. If it's not from an official PayPal or MetaPay email and there are grammatical mistakes, it's not it. It's not the right email. It's a fake. It's a scam. And you can't even look at the icon in Gmail sometimes, and that's a dead giveaway for some of these fake emails, because they don't have the official logo in the Gmail icon for that specific sender. So I'm not an expert at this. There are probably many other ways to figure out if that's a scam email or not, but those are the top ways where I figure it out. Is compare it to something that you already have. Maybe you have already made a safe transaction through MetaPay or PayPal, and you know what it looks like. Compare the email styling, and you'll see the discrepancies, and you'll see which one is real, the one that you have already, compared to the fake one. If the fake one looks janky, out of whack compared to the real one you have, it's super different, or even if it's just a little different, if there's some weird icons or the formatting is off, then it's fake. It's not the actual PayPal or payment servicer that's emailing you. Those are my tips, and hopefully someone buys this camera off of me. I listed it on eBay too, so if anyone's interested, I don't need it anymore. I am going to be recording on my iPhone and my iPad because I feel like it's much better. I like the quality better, actually. For some reason, it's wild. Like, an $800 camera doesn't have better quality, in my opinion, in my eyes, in my artistic inclinings and preference, than my iPhone and my iPad. Whatever. I'm still gonna sell the camera. Hopefully I get a good price for it. I'm not trying to sell it for way below what I bought it for, because that's not fair for me, and that defeats the purpose of getting coins to survive with. So we'll see what life has in store for me, what God's plan is for me. I'm going to continue applying to jobs, and it's okay if I end up working a service-oriented job, like as a barista or at a Target, at a Walmart. I have no shame in that. I have no problem with that. I know many other people might try and create a culture like that, or unfortunately they subscribe to stereotypes or modes of thinking that are unfair and honestly elitist and extremely privileged, where you think that you're above certain jobs like that. You never know what circumstances are. Everyone knows how bad this economy is. I would say that most people know how it is. If you don't know, then you and your circle must be extremely privileged and honestly not informed to turn on the news and see how bad it is. So in this economy, it's a blessing to have any kind of job. And of course, you should not try and get a job that's absolutely terrible, where it's like you're underpaid, you're overworked, of course. But it's good to have a job that might not be seen as the best one to have, especially if you have a college degree, for example. But that's okay. You need money to pay the bills. You need money to survive. And if that's all you can secure in the moment, if that's the only type of job that you can have in the moment, again, in the moment, temporary, a specific phase of life, that's okay. There's no shame in it. It doesn't attribute any kind of value to who you are as a person. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It doesn't mean that you're not able enough, you're not talented enough, that nobody wants you because you suck. That's not what it means. There are plenty of reasons why you might not get jobs, why people aren't hiring right now for some reason. I've seen job listings that I've applied to months ago from certain companies, and they're still up, those job postings. It's insane. It's like they have them up, but they're not employing. And I've heard tons of reasons for this, and people are providing more and more information every day, and I'm like, that's wild, like how so many fake job ads are up and no one ever hears back from them because they're not meant to be a job posting that replies to people. Like, the employers will never reply to you. It's never their intent either. A lot of companies put fake job postings so that they look attractive to investors. Look at us, we're so big and mighty and we have lots of success, and that's why we need to hire tons of people. Look at all these job listings that we have and we are seeking employees for, because that is how big we are, that is how grand our operations are, that we need more staff. But it's all a bluff. They don't actually need more staff. Those job listings are fake. They're not looking at who's applying. They're not looking at what's going on with those job ads. Rant over. I can continue with more job rants if y'all want, because I can make the time of day to inform people who are looking at this, people who are frustrated with the economic outlook of society, with their job search, anything. I'm here. I can listen. You can comment below your frustrations. We're here as a community, so y'all can always feel free to share. This is a no judgment zone. And I won't be like, oh my gosh, like, poor you. No, we're all humans. We should all speak to each other on a human-to-human basis. Everyone on the same level. Not putting other people down and not seeing other people as above you either. Alright, that's it. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next vlog. I'm kind of hungry, low-key, but I already ate Chipotle, so I'm like, I don't know if I should get a snack from downstairs. There are some snacks, but they're not the most appetizing, to be honest. I wish I had some chips. I love chips. The texture, the crunchiness. Nothing tops that as one of the top snack items. For me, it's a top snack item. A good chip. Not potato chip, but grain-free chip. Because the texture is more fulfilling, more substantial, more substantive. Alright, enough chatter. I'm probably getting hungry because I'm talking so much. I've been talking for 16 minutes and 19 seconds. I just had a loading moment. I was like, is this hours actually? 16 hours and 19 minutes? But it's not. Alright, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting me. And if you want to support me, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and engage with me in the community tab too. Always engage with me in the comments too. I want to get to know y'all. I want y'all to express yourselves, your opinion on the videos, on my life. If they're negative and you know you're wrong, then keep it to yourself though. We're all about positivity, good vibes, and supporting each other through this crazy world and our crazy lives. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. God bless. Bye. I was like, bye, but I'm missing something, and it's extremely important for me to close out and always say God bless, because I want y'all to be blessed by our ultimate creator. Okay, now officially bye. God bless. Bye. See you next time.
Your blood makes atonement for my sin, cleanses deep within, and I